Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I too would like to offer my congratulations to Tracy Martin for getting things this far, and I'll speak mostly to my SOP, and that relates to how Mrs. Martin's managed to get the bill this far. It was a feat of quite supreme nuancing and finessing to be able to get this through the committee, to get the government to make adjustments to be able to keep this alive. And it's a real credit to you to have been able to do that, to keep this alive. But I sense it is not what you ultimately wanted. And because I know that this bill has come from grandparents caring for grandchildren, and that Mrs. Martin has been working very closely with them all the way through. And the fact that they are now contacting us, or actually they're not contacting us so much, it's the children are contacting us as MPs in this House, and I'm sure everyone probably in this House has had the letters, has seen the photos of these children, and they're what this is about. And the fact that you've managed to keep this alive, I believe it's our duty now to respond to those children's request and your perseverance in keeping it alive, to take this opportunity to give this House the chance to say, hang on, actually, do we really want to make those children wait until 2018? Do we really believe that our budgets are so constrained that we can't afford that little extra for those children to be able to have the clothes to wear to school that are new? I can't imagine anyone standing up in this House and actually saying, you know, that my accounts for it is that it's a maximum of like $8 million a year, and it isn't anywhere near that amount, because that's looking at the total sum of children of over 12,000 and the full amount of, on top of 900 of 1,600, and I know that's not the full amounts, and I haven't been able to calculate it. So it's nowhere near 8 million, and it's the chance for over 12,000 children to be able to go to school feeling like everyone else in their class, that they've got the clothes and they're able to stand tall, and that if their family are fostering other kids, that they've got the same clothes as those other kids in the same household. I really, really would like to hear from any member in this House who would stand up and say $8 million out of a government budget is too much to enable that. So we've offered any member in this House the opportunity to just say, yeah, 2018, that is too long to wait. We're not going to make you wait that long. All you need to do is support SOP number 70, and it'll come in, and we can give those kids 3 months from the day of royal assent the chance to be able to get those clothes and go to school and stand with pride, and take that burden away from their families, who are surviving in many cases, as Jacinda Ardern's mentioned, on pensions, struggling to get by, trying to do the best for their families. And to remind this House that these just aren't any old kids. These are children whose families have fallen apart, who are now with their grandparents because something went horribly wrong. And often those kids have been through unimaginable trauma and are just kind of got enough to cope with. We can do this. We could just say, yes, we'll deliver this to you now. We're not going to make you wait to 2018. And I you know, hope against hope, because nobody's listening to me right now in this house. Apart from this side.
Richard Prosser.
Thank you, Mr Chair. I'm enormously proud to rise on behalf of